In agribusiness today, a crop duster mishap this summer has resulted in a small fine. The pilot of a crop duster mistakenly sprayed a crew of detasselers in central Illinois this summer. As a result, nearly 80 teenagers were decontaminated and treated at a local hospital for mostly irritated skin. The pilot of the crop duster was fined $750. Well, earlier we heard from Dairy Today's Jim Dickrell, who said dairy producers should get ready for what some say will be another volatile year. We're building off that in today's analysis. One analyst tells Alpel producers should seize some of these opportunities while they last.
Here at the Agribusiness Desk, we're talking with Brian Daugherty of Stuart Peterson. Brian, let's talk a little bit about the dairy business because it has been profitable, not like it was a few years ago. But what do we need to be doing?
Awesome. There's a few things going on in the dairy industry that we haven't seen in quite some time, and when we do see these events, they don't generally last very long. And there's two major ones. You've got input prices, that is corn, soybean meal, heading lower,
right,
and milk prices heading higher. So we've got these divergent trends, and when we see that develop, history says it's a matter of time before these trends either correct one way or the other or both ways. That is, dairy prices come down and feed prices begin to go up. And the thing that we want to look at, kind of recognize, is the USDA report here in November indicated that world ending stocks of soybeans narrowed in a little bit. Consequently, the supply in the U.S. could be the big telling story for the world crop in the months ahead, especially if Southern Hemisphere have any issues. So meal numbers are tight, and they could get tighter.
Well, no question about that. It also showed that they're anticipating more milk to be produced too, because more milk indicates less price.
The average price for milk on futures this past week traded at $17 when you average January through December of 2014.
Right.
Now that's a pretty good price. It's a very good price considering corn prices are half of what they were a year ago. So dairy producers need not get too comfortable with this trend. It's not likely to last. So our encouragement is for them to really recognize that now is the time to strategize out into 2014, both on corn buying, meal buying, and hedging, or somehow shifting risk in milk.
So the idea is to take that margin and maximize as much as you can for the milk process.
The idea is to manage it right. If you let this thing slide, sooner or later, we're going to be in another pickle again. And we've heard dairy producer after dairy producer say, I can't take another 2009. So now that we've got some good things going, let's not let it slip away.
Okay, thank you very much. Brian Daugherty has been our guest here on Ag Day. Back with more in just a moment.
To discuss marketing strategies, call 800-334-9779 or visit stuartpeterson.com. Ag Day, brought to you by Broad Spectrum Prosaro Fungicide from Bayer. Growing wheat with Prosaro, it's like growing money.